Let's dance a bit, drink some more. You say you ain't doing good, you know I always know, I know. Let's dance a bit, drink some more.
Alright, this is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another mother-loving goddamn live video. Shouts out to the AEW Pack Smokers, the Master Marks Militia, and the Day One Doggy Bones. Shout out to the Mass Line, the Dogs of Devastation, and the Snow Brothers. Today's video is simply titled, "The Unks Have Taken Over Wrestling." Now, don't confuse this video with a video that I previously did, which is called the Old Wrestler Nigga Retirement Party. Don't confuse that video and this video. This video, we're going to go into some information that just needs to be talked about. So, before we get started, before we go ahead and dive into this, I want you to take your AEW pack. I want you to take your Tony Khan pack, like old times. Because we want to get back into motion. I'm trying to get back into motion and posting more videos and bringing out more content. I will not lie to y'all. I just have been burnt the fuck out, bro. That's just the truth. That's the truth. But, like I said, grab your AEW pack. Take a hit. And blow that shit out. Man, I had to blow that shit out. I was fucked, man. Listen, the Unks have taken over wrestling. Now, those who don't know what we do on this side of town, over on this side of the IWC, we're going to tell the truth. And the truth is, these niggas who used to talk about how young niggas don't get chances have turned into the niggas who don't give young niggas chances. It's 2025, right? 2025. The WrestleMania card has a match with CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and fucking Roman Reigns. The other match has Jey Uso trying to win the World Heavyweight title against Gunther. Gunther's a little newer, but he is an Undertaker guy, so I fuck with Gunther. Y'all know I fuck with Gunther. Then, for the other title, you have a match of John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Okay, listen. I get it. But, because you want to make money at WrestleMania. I fucking get it. The problem with this is you can make money with newer stars, younger people. You just have to develop and push them. You see, WWE has this big issue. Triple H has this big issue with all of these unks still being on the main roster, still in title contention. Because if we're being honest, Carmelo Hayes is what, 25, 26? He won't be in title contention until he's at least 32 to 34. And then you got to really even think this is why the younger unks, like the 31s and 32-year-olds, this is why they need to be transitioning to look towards them. And even Austin Theory, guys 27, 28, 29, you got to really think that there are so many people in line right now that are unks, that these young niggas who coming up like Braun Breaker, Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, Obafemi, Trick Williams, a lot of these young guys, Braun Breaker, these younger guys that are coming in, you know, maybe Ricky Saints down the line. You got a few people. A lot of these people, they're going to have to wait a very long time. And you got to think, man, we 5 years out before we more than likely how it's looking, we about 5 years out from younger champions, a new younger style, a new younger feel. We're about 5 years out. Because if you really think about it, we might get a young champion. I think they really need a young champion right now. A young champion would be really important to have. I would honestly, listen, you need a guy to come in and be real dominant right away, that's young, talk on the mic, that's not afraid of the crowd. Go get Oba out of NXT, have him beat somebody for a title. Go put a title on Oba. He's young. He's a rook. I get it. But I think they need that. Because you can't have all of these unks just walking around. That's how you get shit like niggas like, I'm not calling a nigga Coat. The niggas like Edge going over to AEW getting 2 title shots. Christian getting title shots. Jericho being a champion. All of these fucking unks. Get these fucking unks out of wrestling. God damn. This is the reason why I'm about to get pissed the fuck off. I'm about to just let y'all niggas know right now. This is the motherfucking reason why I don't watch this shit. Because I don't want to see these niggas no more. I love John Cena. Respect John Cena. He's a legend. John Cena, get the fuck out of here. This better really be your final fucking run. Bye. Don't want to see you no more. Rey Mysterio, go. Edge, go. Christian, go. Jarrett, go. All of you fucking unk-ass niggas, Punk, go. Orton, I love you. My Aries brother, I fucks with you. Get your ass on. It's time for you to go. It's getting to that point in time. And when I'm saying go, when I say go, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go away forever. It means that you need to transition yourself into a position that allows younger people to show their stardom. That's what that means when I say go. The reason why NXT is okay and can beat AEW, but is really not that great, is because they don't have enough of these unks going over there and helping these young niggas out. Javon Evans is not ready for anything. And I think the kid gonna be good. I think Javon Evans has the potential to be something big. Of course, you know what I'm saying, as he gets older, he's gonna put on more weight. He's gonna become more confident. There's a lot of things you could do with Javon Evans. But the guidance that Javon Evans needs, these niggas who could guide you, these niggas still trying to wrestle. CM Punk don't need to be the champion no more. John Cena don't need to be the champion no more. Roman Reigns held the belt for 4 years. He don't need to be the champion no more. We need something refreshing, something fresh, because the Unks have taken over wrestling. And I know people say, well, back in the 90s, it had a lot of Unks. That is very true. Triple H was still fairly young. Mick Foley was kind of young, but not super old. I think he was probably like, 32 maybe. Austin, I think, was in his late 30s, early 40s. So Austin is kind of in that level of Unk who got an opportunity late in the 90s, early in the 2000s. But besides that, Kane was a little bit younger, but not super duper young. He probably was in 31, 32-ish, maybe even 34. Taker wasn't super young. So this is why, like, the Attitude Era and right now is kind of comparable, even though you've had Unks still come back and win championships at points in times in their career. But the problem is with this is not the 90s. The stars of yesterday are not the stars of today. Now, just imagine if Stone Cold Steve Austin had the access to things that Seth Rollins have access to, or that Roman has access to, or all of these unk-ass niggas has access to. It'd be a lot different. But we're not talking about that. We are talking about the fact that unks are taking over wrestling. It is time for WWE to stop focusing on niggas who left, came back, and feel like they deserve a title shot. Because you're going to keep bringing all these people in, and these niggas aren't going to get opportunities until 2065. Because right now, with all the unks you got in your title contention, which includes, I'll read it off again, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, who else? Cody Rhodes, The Rock, John Cena. What other unk is in that shit? I think that AJ Styles is kind of there, but not there. LA Knight is still considered in that unk category. Now, what I will say, LA Knight, I don't mind the idea of LA Knight being champion because that's a new unk that has not won the title. All of those guys that I've named have been WWE champion at a point in time in their career. And now a guy like LA Knight, he's in the 40s, but I still feel like he has one title reign that he can have, at least so he can have it. Which makes no sense to me. Like, a lot of people talk about the shit with Jey Uso and whatever and all of this stuff. Jey Uso and LA Knight, they pops are the same. They fan base cheers are the same. They're kind of on the same level. So I'm confused why LA Knight still hasn't been one of them unks to get in that level because he doesn't have a lot of time left. He could get it, get rid of it, lose it to somebody young. Easy as pumpkin pie, right? But still, after all of that, after all of the unks that I just named off of, wrestling unks, because that's what they are, they wrestling unks. That's what they are. CM Punk, wrestling unk. Seth, wrestling unk. Roman, that's my boy, but wrestling unk. After these wrestling unks, because everybody keep telling me they in their last contract. That's all. I always hear this shit. Niggas say somebody in their last contract, but they not the nigga signing the contract. So you can't necessarily say that this is somebody's last contract when you are not that person. Yeah, they can tell you whatever they want to tell you. But Tom Brady said he was going to retire from football, and the nigga kept playing football. The nigga chose football over his bitch, which he should have because football made him money, and his bitch took his money. And I'm just being honest with you. You know that. And she was fucking other niggas. This nigga balling his ass off, getting this. I'm about to go on a rant. I'm sorry, y'all. This nigga balling his motherfucking ass off, putting touchdowns, winning championships, creating a legacy for her fucking children. And this bitch out here sucking some damn trainer's dick. But you niggas listen, you young niggas, and this is outside of the video. I'm going to say some unk shit because I'm a part of the unks, right? You young niggas, man. You niggas keep 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Because if you don't, nigga, you ain't gonna have $1 to your motherfucking name. She'll fuck your homie. She'll fuck your friend. She'll fuck anybody she feel like fucking. She'll do it. But this is not what type of channel that is. So you niggas know we ain't got to get into that. With the amount of wrestling unks that we have right now in the current contention for both titles, heavyweight and WWE title. And we can include Kevin Owens in the unks and Sami Zayn too. They're not really contenders, but we'll include them in there. Kevin is more so a contender than Sami because Kevin just had a title shot in January. So he's still a wrestling unk as well. But, all of these people except for Sami have won the WWE title or the World Heavyweight title. And then now you got to look at the next, well, actually, I got to take that back. I'm not unk. I'm considered big bro. That's what the list said. Now we have to look at the big bros of wrestling. You got niggas like Andrade, Karrion Kross, Rusev coming back, possibly, Malachi Black. Chad Gable can do something. Y'all niggas be hating on Chad Gable, but Chad Gable be doing this motherfucking, he be doing this shit. He be on this shit, bro. Chad Gable be on his shit. But yeah, you got the big bros coming up, and then you got the YNs, the young niggas. Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, Obafemi, Javon Evans. Ricky Starks is pretty young too. you got a lot of young niggas still coming into this shit. So that's a thing. And of course you got Evolve, TNA people, all of that shit. Honestly, if I'm keeping it real with you, I feel like I don't have beef with old wrestlers and shit, my nigga. But I also feel like old wrestlers get in the way of new niggas. And I would be a fucking hypocrite if I sat here and just switched the trajectory all up or my ideas all up to start cheering for old niggas over young niggas. I'm not doing that. I respected it. I didn't really necessarily feel like Goldberg needed to be champion like that. I don't really give a fuck about it like that. But I get it. It's Bill Goldberg. He could sell money. He could make money. He could sell merch. He could put asses in seats. So when that old nigga won, I got it because it's Goldberg. If Brock was to come back and they put the title on Brock, it's Brock. The same with, honestly, with The Rock, the same with Austin, the same with a lot of people, even Roman's in that category. But the problem with this is those niggas back in that time frame were saying shit like, oh, these old niggas is getting in the way. Oh, they not giving us our opportunity. Now they doing the same exact shit. CM Punk doing the same exact shit he complained about. And he the biggest wrestling unk out of all of them. He doing the exact same shit he complained about. And don't get me started on Adam Cole, Edge, because this is about all wrestling unks. The nigga Adam Copeland, Edge, whatever the fuck he want to be called, Cope, Coke. That sounds a little bit more like it. Tony Khan, his nose start moving around like a fucking puppy sniffing shit. Whatever you want to call yourself, Edge. That's what I'm going to call you, Adam. He another one. That nigga, in his final run, the nigga put nobody over. The nigga was in the title match. Nigga neck was all fucked up. Then he go to AEW. The nigga already got the mid-card title. He had the mid-card title. Broke his leg because he don't know how to fucking wrestle no more for some reason. Then he comes back, gets inserted into another title storyline, which when he was there previously, the nigga was falling off of a cage, landing on the table wrong, breaking his leg. So why did he deserve a title shot? I'm curious. Why? Why did Edge deserve a title shot in AEW? Because the Unks are taking over wrestling. Like I told you niggas, man. Look at Jeff Jarrett. Old as hell. Nigga, Jeff Jarrett the same age as niggas that's old in my family. Them niggas the same age. That's like this nigga. That's like an old nigga in my family pulling up on a young chick that they see me with, telling me some, yeah, young thing, you need to come get with an old one. I suck all the meat off like a chicken wing. That's like that. Old niggas trying to still be relevant. Nigga, you old. That's why, like me, right? I'm in big bro status, close to unk status. I'm not cool no more, my nigga. I'm old. Like, I ain't gonna fucking cap to you niggas, bro, about this shit. Y'all know Master Marks. We've been doing this shit for fucking years. We've been talking about the same shit for fucking years. Like, y'all know it. I don't understand why all of these unks is in the way. You niggas is not cool no more, man. And I'll be honest with you, bro, I would have rather them did a deal with Playboy Cardi than Travis Scott, because Travis Scott ain't been bumping like that lately, man. I still fuck with Trav, but his music ain't bumping like it used to back when he was hot. Like when he first came out with Cactus Jack shit. Be honest with you. He not like that no more, but it's WWE. That's how it is. It is what it is. It's an unk business. It's being booked by a fucking unk. That's probably really the biggest problem. The biggest problem is probably not just the unks who have taken over wrestling. The biggest problem is probably because unks are running wrestling. Niggas who have unk mind frames. Niggas who don't. Triple H has never been a cool nigga. He's always been a square. Where the nigga from? What? Greenwich, Connecticut? Like, nigga. Or what part of Connecticut is Triple H from? Somebody tell me in the comment section. Somebody let me know. The nigga from, like, Connecticut. I never met a nigga from Connecticut. Ever. I've never met any nigga from Connecticut, bro. They probably cool peoples. They probably is. But back in the day, a nigga like Triple H from fucking Connecticut, they considered a nigga a square. He a square. Shawn Michaels, he could do shit because even though he's still a unk, don't get me wrong, because he's a freaky unk, all them interracial black on white couples that's in NXT, you ain't fooling nobody, nigga. We know what the fuck you on. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. We know. He's a freaky unk, but he also has a mind that's not like a unk. He knows how to think outside the box. He still can hang with cool people. Even though lately, I don't know what the fuck he's been doing, but that's a bigger problem because WWE has way too many women on their roster. They don't have enough men in NXT alone for the heavyweight title or for the world title. But these unks, like I said, have taken over wrestling. They have gotten to the point where you'll see an unk-ass nigga on TV for wrestling before you see a young up-and-coming star. Austin Theory has been doing nothing for 3 years. He was almost, he was, it looked like Vince was ready to push him to the top. Who else? Powerhouse Hobbs ain't did a goddamn thing. What is Andrade doing? You keep signing Mexican star niggas, but like, I really want to talk about that, but I don't want to go on this rant because I've been on this bitch for 22 minutes. I need to get the fuck off. Yeah, we'll talk about some more shit the next video, but as of right now, what I'm going to say about this is the unks are taking over wrestling. So if you're a young nigga and you want to see some young nigga shit or you want to see something that's entertaining that actually makes your mind stimulated, do not watch wrestling because it's for unks now. It's about niggas that like Tupac and niggas who still talk about Michael Jordan all fucking day and niggas who talk about, Jordan without Scottie Pippen and, back in the 90s, niggas used to play back. I don't give a fuck about that shit no more, bro. I'm over it. This shit's done. If you one of them niggas who just, back in the 90s, man, the girls, they had collarbones and their booties was so much. If you one of them niggas, you a unk. Straight up. You a unk ass nigga, bro. And it's okay to be unk. Because becoming unk comes with wisdom. I know I'm supposed to get out of here. I just wanted to say one more little thing before I go. But WWE, AEW, and all of these companies are allowing these unks to take over wrestling and pushing their young stars, Jada Parker, back to the back of the fucking bus like they was Rosa Parks. Shouts out to the AEW Pack Smokers, the Master Marks Militia, and the Day One Doggy Bones. If you are new to the channel, well, of course, like it says, my name is Master Marks. Follow me on all social media. It is the same on every single platform, even OnlyFans, just to let you niggas know. Shouts out to the AEW Pack Smokers and the Master Marks Militia. Leave a comment in the comment section. Tell us if you hate us. Tell us if you love us. Tell us if you a motherfucking unk. Shit, you old ass niggas who watch this shit, my dogs. Y'all know you're my dogs. You old niggas that watch this shit, put some unk shit in the comment section and show these young niggas some shit. Shouts out to the AEW Pack Smokers. Fuck Tony Khan. Fuck AEW. What the hell was Ricochet wearing? Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers. How about this, bitch?